Greetings and welcome to The Beauty of Faith, a sacred art podcast on the way of beauty through the Church's feasts and seasons of worship and prayer. I'm Dr. Jem Sullivan, your guide, as we move from seeing to contemplation to worship and praise of God, the divine source of all that is true, good, and beautiful. Lift high the cross. The Church sings this hymn on the feast of the Exaltation of the Holy Cross, celebrated each year on September 14th. This ancient feast day can be traced to the legend of Saint Helena's discovery of the true cross on which Jesus gave his life out of love for the world. As the story goes, soon after the Roman Emperor Constantine granted legal status to Christianity in the year 313, his mother, St. Helena, traveled on pilgrimage to Jerusalem. She had converted to Christianity and she began to search for the sacred places where Jesus had lived, was crucified, died, and was buried. At one of those sacred sites, they discovered the place of Jesus' crucifixion and death on the cross. According to the legend, 3 crosses were found in a rock cave, along with the wooden sign and title that Pontius Pilate gave him, Jesus of Nazareth, the King of the Jews. Now, many people who needed healing and inner peace approached the 3 crosses and were miraculously cured as they touched the true cross of Jesus. This early 18th century masterpiece painting is titled The Exaltation of the True Cross. It is the work of Sebastiano Ricci, an Italian painter from Venice. Here, the artist invites us to join in the Church's love for the cross of Jesus. That is a sign of God's great love that reconciles us to friendship with God. In the lower section of the painting, we see excavation tools and a stretcher, evoking the ancient legend of the finding of 3 crosses and the miracle that confirmed the one true cross. We see a man kneeling while venerating the cross with his hands in prayer. With his back to us, his perspective is our viewpoint, as we are invited to share in honoring the cross of Jesus. The city of Jerusalem in the distant landscape reminds us of the sacred places where Jesus was born, lived, died, and rose again. The cross rises high as a host of angels carry the instruments of Jesus' suffering. So we see the nails, crown of thorns, and lance that pierced his side. And above, swirling clouds and rays of warm golden light create an ethereal, otherworldly quality in the scene. And beneath the cross stands the figure of Saint Helena, dressed in royal silk robes, with her eyes raised in prayer. And with her right hand, she reaches out to the cross in joyful wonder. As the Church lifts high the cross, let us join in the hymn of praise as we sing, "We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world."